vice, one choice. Me get the kick already, but me I feel if he one slice. Me hungry like that. Me hungry like that. One life, one vice, one choice. Me get the kick already, but me I feel if me one slice. Me hungry like that. Me not get a one bite. Me still have enough use a one fight. Cut me right now, and a blood you see me bleed, man. Up in the street, 7 days a week. More while in the studio, you see me they a bleach. Never put me at where me hand can go read. Like me teacher them this teaching, and me start believe. And I say me can achieve, no blessings I receive. And I can say clouds if you wear bound with feet. Life expensive, but we not go cheap.
Alrighty, everybody, we are back once again for the Schumacher series of the Oceania Racing Leagues. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, sponsored as always by SullyShirts.com. So just a couple of minutes away, we'll get things underway. Alright, sorry everyone, I just had to go sort that out. I remember very last minute. And I'll just kill the music. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so we are about to start with quali. So this is a sprint race. So everyone gets one shot. It's just right, well, right on board with C as I'm here now. Oh, I'm so disorganized this evening. Sorry, everyone. So we've already lost Beady Nuts and Drix. But they, of course, will have their chance in the sprint race to move their way up the field. Go to a on board with C-Sabs right now. Looking tidy as always. Current reigning two-time world champion of the Schumacher series. Moved his way up into P3, but Gaz and Rico looking pretty good. Gaz did mention he is sick at the moment, so doing pretty well to be. Oh no, he's moved back to P2. Gaz has. C-Sab's a little off the pace. Alrighty, well Rico takes P1. So this could be an interesting race. Obviously one of the newer tracks in the game, so not everyone knows it inside out yet. There's confirmation of the standings. Rico on P1, Gaz P2, Sec 3rd. C-Sav's 4th, then the Viking, Vidux, Cheeky Otter, Deku, Elmo, Cat. We've got Val, Beady Nuts, Drix, and O10s. So just 14 drivers. At least at this point for the sprint race. Alrighty. Just await the drivers now to get this one underway. Alrighty folks, so the lights are going on for this sprint race around Saudi Arabia. Off they go. Rico looked to have a pretty good start there. Ooh. So Gaz making a very big move to the left there. Pretty clean start otherwise. No real major incidents to report of this 5-lap sprint race. Oh, no, we've lost, oh god, we've lost a bunch of drivers. We lost 3 drivers. I can see O10s there in the wall. We've lost Deku and Beady Nuts, unfortunately. It's not a great start then. Otherwise, the rest of the field has managed to spread themselves out. Look at Cheeky Otter here. Currently riding in P7. Of course, there are no safety cars when we do sprint races, so the drivers will just keep going. Rico getting a very good start there, about half a second in front of Gers currently. CSAVs is moving up in the world. Might actually be worth riding maybe on board with Sec here. Whoa, whoa, and CSAVs. Wow, rear end coming out of heat there. Manages to tap the front right there of Sec. Didn't appear to cause any issues for him. I think it was purely a tyre wall tap. Hopefully no damage there on CSAVs. And so for any of you that are not familiar, we are running a sprint race. This race will determine the qualification positions of the actual main feature race, for lack of a better term. To steal a term from F2. Sick Cat issued there with a 2-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yeah, the drivers seem to have really settled down now. I think a lot of the drivers do enjoy this street circuit. It's very, very flat out. It's a very fast track. Have a look just a little bit further afield. Viking not too far off the pace there behind Vidux. About half a second behind. Cheeky Otto. Looking alright there. Ran a bit wide in that right-hander. Not looking too bad. Elmo then behind him there. Sec managing to get past CSAVs. And I think that was at the same turn where they actually had a bit of a tap. Rico had the fastest lap time for a moment there, but Sec took it back with a 1:28.921. We do now have DRS, so expect a lot of overtaking. I think we're just going to mostly focus on the front of this field though, because they are very close to one another. CSAVs just running, very wide and slow. Just doesn't seem to have the control tonight, so I'm not sure what's going on. He's a bit all over the track. Vidux with that DRS gets by very easily. Viking also manages to get by CSAV, so he maybe did get a little bit of damage from that collision before with Sec. But that wouldn't make sense. It was just, I thought, watching it in real time, it was just a wheel tap. But hard to say. The damage is all the way up, so I guess watching Cheeky Otter might reveal a lot. But we'll keep an eye on the front here. Sec, Gers, and Rico. And I'm pretty sure Gers just tapped the rear end of Rico. Rico's looking like he can get it done, maybe. Rico does have that outside line, and yeah, he manages, no, not quite. Oh, that's a heck of a battle going on here, folks. No, they're definitely going to get the job done there on Rico. No, maybe not. Oh gosh, that's really tussling it out. They're really going for it. CSAVs issued with a 2-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Rico back in front of Gers pretty easily now. So this is a hell of a little battle. I can't wait for the main race. These guys are really going to be going at it. I think we've found a track that CSAVs might not be a fan of. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a setup issue or something. Just having a little bit of a look further afield. Back to Viking here. Just managed to hold his P5 position, so I'll be pretty happy with that. It's really CSAVs just losing so many positions, so I'd love to know what actually happened there. I'm sure in the main race he'll be able to work his issues out. But we're on to the main straight with the DRS. Rico and Gers will have the DRS. Sec will not. Just not enough room. So Sec might be about to take it out on this final lap of the sprint race. Val looked to have just moved up on Cat into P9. Into the next DRS zone, but there's definitely not enough room there to overtake. I would almost call that a pointless DRS zone. Well, I mean, if nothing else, it gets you a bit closer to the car in front, I suppose, but you're not going to get an overtake done there. Never. Oh, and Gaz with a big run into the wall there. Right on board with Rico. The Ducks has managed to catch up to the pack. Sec cutting the corner by quite a bit. The Ducks looks like he's actually about to get by, and he does. And he makes that look pretty easy there. Gaz is weaving about a bit. He's doing everything he can, though, to get that spot back. But no. Oh, and he hits the wall. Does that let the Viking through? It doesn't. Not enough for the Viking to get by. But Rico managed to actually get back into P1. I did see that on that other camera angle we had there, but wow. So there we have it, folks. That's the sprint race done and dusted. And the Ducks issued with driver of the day for the sprint race. I don't think in real life they actually issue a driver of the day for the sprint race, but yeah, we see Rico handing out copies of F1 that EA couldn't get rid of. So congratulations, Rico manages to maintain his P1, showering down Sec. I think actually they'd be on the back of a trailer and they'd receive a reef, but anyway. We're making the most of what we've got here. So hey, Mad Spirit. I don't know about that. So there's confirmation of the standings for our sprint race qualification. Rico in P1, Sec, and the Ducks taking out third. We'll then have Gers, Viking, Cheeky Otter, Elmo, C-Sabs in P8. Very interesting to see. He lost 4 positions there from his qualifying. Val and Cat rounding out the top 10. Then Drix, Deku, and why didn't I get a bit longer there? The timer said like 8 seconds. Anyway, we'll cover that in a minute. All right, so we're just gonna have to wait a moment while the Viking just gets the starting order sorted out. So I might just pop the music back on, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. Oh yeah, let's have some smoky tunes. They weren't my tunes, those ones. I was in for dread. Anyway, we are now about to do the main race. So again, I think you joined halfway through that, Mad Spirit. Just to explain what happened there, that we had a sprint race of 5 laps to determine the starting order for this race, which is a new thing that the F1 added last year. And so now we are going to get on with the main event. So just awaiting the players to connect. It's probably as good a time as any to do a shout out to our friends at sullyshirts.com. As you all know, it's the place to go and get your official Oceania Racing League's merch. Anyway, I know I need to shut up now. All right, lights on, lights on, lights on. Why is it saying waiting for players? Anyway, off we go. So, good start by everyone. No incidents to report so far. Cheeky Otter manages to move up a spot there. Just move a little bit further front of the field. Viking manages to get in front. We see a yellow flag in Sector 1. Who is that? Oh, and no, we have a virtual safety car. So Cheeky Otter has crashed. Who else? Sorry, I can't quite see it. Oh, I cannot see. Sorry, if I go... I need to get my spectator menu up. I'll go incidents, that might tell us. It's just where my chat is. It's hiding it. O10's out as well. Oh no, so that's very unfortunate. See? We have a full safety car. We did have a virtual safety car momentarily, but the stewards decided there was way too much debris on the track. And they're going to have to clear that. Alright, so it took 1 or 2 corners for that to happen, much like last week. So we'll await the stewards to clear that. Rico currently trying to catch up to the safety car. There we have it. He's caught up, and we see Cat issued with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Not sure if we have any YouTube moderators, but we might want to get rid of those comments. What is it with YouTube and these bloody bots? They're nuts. So just having a quick look at the chat. Just trying to work out what happened here. I can't really ascertain exactly what happened there. Alright, so, yeah, I hate safety cars because there's, I don't know what to say. Well, there's some, you know, there's AWS's predicted pit stop strategy for Rico. Something, I guess. Am I going to get any others? No. They're only going to do Rico's. Okay, well, I might just have a very quick break and I'll be right back. Okay, so I guess we're going to have one more lap. Well, this will be the last lap before the safety car goes in. And we can get back on with it. Hopefully no more crashes. But as I said earlier, it is a newer track. And a lot of these drivers are getting... Well, a lot of them are pretty well in the swing of having none of the assists on, but I don't think it's a good combination that they're not well versed on not having those assists on, if that makes sense. I don't know if I make sense. I just talk a lot of dribble, really. Alright, so the safety car has taken off. Drivers all warming their tyres up. But Deku with a big move there. He's moved up 5 positions. So he's looking pretty tidy there, getting into the points. So we're just waiting for Rico to restart us. How will he do it? I think he'll just go for it. No, he's slowing it all down. Off he goes. There we go, folks. We are officially back in racing. Lights go green. You see Gares managing to get in front of Vidux there. Pretty good move. Just going to move it back a little bit here so we can kind of see what's going on. So we're right on board with Deku. So a pretty good safety car restart there. Going very wide there. I think we're going to see a lot of time penalties tonight. That corner in particular seems to catch a lot of folk out. This is a tricky one. Deku right on the rear wing of Elmo at the moment. Has a bit of a look on the inside there. Drix manages to get by Val. Just behind us there. Beady Nuts now right on his tail. Doing everything he can to get by. No, it loses a lot of pace there. Back on board with Deku. Also have Sek there in P5. Deku. Oh! I think they had a little touch there. I did see the left hand of Deku go up in disgust. Didn't feel like they made contact, but they must have. And oh my god, Deku just ripping through the field, getting in front of Sek now, which I never thought I would have ever said. Sek has the better line there, but no, manages to make that stick very nicely. But I don't think Sek's going to make this particularly easy. He's now got the inside line into this first left-hander of turn 1. But decides not to go hard. Deku is on mediums at the moment. But Deku now 7 laps up. Rico issued with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. gosh, it's all happening. Okay, I think this is going to actually be a really good race. If we don't get too many safety cars, this will be a good race. See, CSAVs has now moved up into P11. Back of the field there. There goes Elmo on sec. Okay. So I don't even know what I'm watching right now. This is not right. We'll have a look at Gaz. I'm so confused. I'm so very confused. So I think, well, at this stage, it's looking like it's going to be a Rico-Gaz battle. Maybe Verdux can get up there a bit. We might just change it to tyres. I'm kind of interested in that. So we did have a few people pit. Gaz on that inside line gets the job done on Rico. Although Rico, of course, will not, again, like, make this easy. DRS has now been re-enabled. There we go, Rico back in P1. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. There must be a big slipstream on that main straight or something. I don't know what's going on. Drix now in front of Sec. What is going on with Sec? What is going on? Does he have damage? Was it just not a track he likes? He was looking good in the sprint race, but oh my goodness, folks, he's just doesn't seem to be clicking for him. We'll move back up again to Gaz. I think once we start entering the DRS zones, then we'll see a bit of action. Hello, Rio Freeman. How are you? Welcome to the Oceania Racing League. So I think Gaz is going to get by again. I don't think he'll do it here. There's just not enough space. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong on every front. Yeah, no, it closes the door. There is Rio Freeman. If you go to Facebook and if you search for... hold on, I can pull up the link. Just give me one moment. Okay, what is going on? So Sec has pitted. Okay, I want to know what's wrong. Does he have wing damage? Does he have wing? He does. Okay, that explains a lot. Sec has DNF'd. So Sec is officially giving up. Okay. But he had wing damage. So that explains so much. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Sec. Race 2. DNFs on lap 7. Let's have a look at Viking here, and I'll just try and get the link up for you there. Rio, well, they're hosted in Australia, but we do have a World Series that you might be interested in. But let me just get you the link. We do open lobbies, and that's how we determine what league you should be in. Just trying to keep an eye on here. So Verdux now quite close to Rico. I should have got my tech support. I should have got Mad Spirit to do this for me. What am I doing? Trying to do two things at once there. Gaz goes into the pits. Now, if everyone finishes, they're going to get points. So that's pretty exciting. Well, how can I not find a good link? Let's have a look here on Deku. So Viking up into P3. He's absolutely ripping along. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ria. I'm struggling to... If you can stick around for a few more laps. Yeah, can you... sorry, Mad. Can you search F1 Oceania Racing? It'll be a private group, but it's publicly visible. F1 Oceania Racing. And then if you could just share that link. Well, the Worldwide Series is Rio. But if you're around about this hour, then you would definitely be a prime candidate. They run on a Monday evening. Just having a look at the Ducks. So Rico really starting to pull away there. Got a good little battle here between Elmo, Viking, and Deku. So we'll probably be watching a bit of this. Kat is also quite close to Val. Yeah, if you go to Facebook and just look it up. It's a group. Sorry, Matt, I've got you working. I've got you working on your day off. Thank you. So yeah, if you go there, we'll accept your membership. We do open lobbies, like I said, Rio, and on Fridays and Saturdays. So join in those, and then we can think about finding an appropriate league for you. So the Viking and Deku really duking it out. Deku having a good look there. He does have the DRS. Manages to get by again. Rico has pitted. He is on those soft tyres. They are 9 laps old. So that actually probably makes a lot of sense. A pair of mediums are probably going to do the distance here. I expect nothing less. Alright, so a good race so far. We're right on board with Elmo again. So I imagine these guys on the mediums, they're going to pit... Well, the best strat would be to pit around lap 16, I reckon. Looks like those softs are good for about 9 laps. Based on Rico, we're going to use Rico as the stick, so to speak. We see Gares getting in front of Val. Not sure if Val had a bit of a moment there. A huge gap there. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there. There is obviously a bit of a difference in the tyre wear. But back on board with Elmo. Viking seems to be really catching up to Deku. You see a yellow flag in Sector 2. I think that's Val. I think Val's maybe having a few issues there. Hopefully he can get the pace back up. Was that I think that was a fake dive into the pit by Deku. I think Deku probably should have actually pitted then, to be honest. I don't really think he's got too many more laps left in those softs. So Viking currently in P2, right on board with the Ducks, who's currently leading this Grand Prix around Saudi Arabia. Driving very well. Nice and tidy. We see Rico moving up on Cat. So on those fresher mediums, cutting through the field. Back on board with Elmo now. I think it's basically a matter of when. when he'll get past Deku. So much better tyres. Deco's still maintaining it. We do have Elmo now with DRS. I think so does Deku though on Viking. Deku having a good look there on the inside. This is the best place to be to see that overtake. Oh my goodness. Deku with a hell of an overtake there. But goes into the pits. But still showing some really great pace there. That was very good to watch. Exceptional to watch there. So now Elmo Viking can duke it out a little bit. Elmo should have some slightly better air here, now that he doesn't have someone right in front of him. Rico now setting the fastest lap time with 1:30.979. We also see Cat going into the pits there, getting rid of those softs. It's presumably for a pair of mediums. So now it's going to be a waiting game for how much longer will these mediums hold up in the under the lights in the heat of Saudi Arabia. I think they'll get 16. I think they'll get 16 laps at least. They may push them. They may push them up to 18. But I think the tyre fade will be a bit terrible. I think Rico pretty much set the standard there. Just doing 9 laps. But who knows? We'll see. We see a yellow flag in Sector 1. Elmo getting past very easily there. But Viking will have DRS now. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he didn't hit the... He wasn't in the right area for it. Yep. So that's very unfortunate for Viking, but if he can maintain the pace on Elmo, he'll get the use of it soon. Just have a look here now at Deku. Currently on the main straight, right behind Rico. Deku on slightly newer tyres, but not by just by 2 laps, so not a huge advantage. But you'll take any advantage you can. They're really cutting it fine there with those corner cuts, I must say. Although I don't know the game inside out, particularly around this track, but I think people are begging for a time penalty at the moment. Rico right on Drix at the moment. Might just have a look at that on board. Yeah, I think Rico's going to pretty easily get by here. Obviously, Drix has those older tyres, so not much he can do there. So some of the medium guys... yeah, I think we're definitely entering the window for a medium to soft swap. But whether they'll do it is the other question. Rico getting by. Deku also gets by, so we have a double overtake there on Drix. So Drix it might have been worth Drix just going into the pits then. And we see Vidux just coming out now on a pair of softs. Oh, he came out in a very good position there. So Vidux basically doing what I was talking about. I think that undercut is going to be pretty powerful, to be honest. Particularly the latter laps, we're obviously going to be on a lower fuel load. So the wear on those soft tires is going to be way better than starting on them. So I think Deku might be sorry, not Deku. Drix might be regretting his decision not to pit just then, because he's just losing time, I think. I'll have a look at Drix though, just to see what his general pace is like. I am also watching Viking now on Elmo, just at the deltas. He's closing in, but I think he has to... I think Viking should really pit this lap. We see a yellow flag in Sector 2. Is that Cat again? I think it might be Cat. No, it was a Val. Viking does manage to get the overtake done, and Trix does too. Why did I move? So Drix doing pretty well on those old tires. I'll take everything back. He knows what he's doing, I guess. Deku pitting. So does Deku have wing damage? I just want to see here, folks. We'll go off board. I can't go off board now. He has front wing damage, so that's why he went in. So unfortunate for him. But Drix making the most of it. All right, now the field is very, very thinly spread. It's they will all catch up to each other. These people on the fresher tires and whatnot, they're going to start cutting through the field. But Viking really needs to pit this lap. We will ride on board with our current leader, the Viking. So we have about 11 laps left of this race, so we're nearly there. It's a very flat out track. So quick. Okay, so Viking, currently Val is in the pit, although he's about to get lapped. So Viking pits, a pretty wise decision, I think. He's gonna, the overcut, so to speak, might not be terrible. The Ducks goes fastest there with 1:38.09. Someone like the Viking can make it work. He's gonna have 9 laps of just light fuel and really fresh tires. But then the problem is Elmo is basically running the same strat and is in front of him. Rico issued with the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Going to assume because he cut, was it turn 3 or wherever they keep cutting? Have a look at Deku. Switch to the softs. So I think this is the kind of track you really want to go medium first, softs. I mean, most tracks really, you probably do. Makes a lot of sense. We see a yellow flag in Sector 3. That looked to be Cat. Cat must have had a bit of a moment. Let's see if any wing damage there. I couldn't see any. No, he has no front wing. So Cat will be pitting. It's disappointing for Cat. You see Elmo and Rico duking it out at the front there. Elmo making the most of those softs. So Rico's... This race is... Yeah. I didn't expect it to all end this way. And we see Rico pitting. So what is going on? The Ducks in as well. So they must have made contact. So Rico's putting a new front wing on, and so, they must have collided. So I did not see that, unfortunately. The Viking now is in P2 on a pair of very fresh softs. So he is in an absolutely brilliant position here to take out a really good amount of points. He's played it well so far. He does have that time penalty. We'll just have a look at that. Sorry, what am I doing? Interval penalties. Ooh, he does have 6 seconds of penalties, so he's really going to have to move along. But he is on those softs versus gears. We see yellow flag in Sector 1. It's not Val again, is it? No, it's Cat. Cat again, having another moment. So Cat really struggling around this track, unfortunately, tonight, folks. But I'm sure he will, after this race, reflect on it and do well afterwards. Haven't really done much with VD Nuts. VD Nuts there, getting past Val, who is a lap down. See the Ducks getting in front of Deku. So what's going on there? Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're really going for it there. Might just have a look here. So Deku getting back in front of Rico, and then Rico taking it back. We'll ride on board with Deku. Drix probably has a pretty good camera angle there, but I think Deku's the one to go to. So now the field is kind of renormalized, so to speak. So people sort of settling back into the position they were. BD Nuts going quickest there with a 1:30.102. So BD Nuts and P8 going fastest. Okay. All right, fair enough. So BD Nuts about to rip through the field. Let's see. With 8 laps to go. Drix is right on their tail too. No, Rico's really taken off. He is on those fresher softs, so just keeping an eye on Viking. He doesn't seem to be losing pace on Elmo, but I don't think he's really gaining any. They keep cutting that corner. Sector 3. So this is going to be a very good finish. Vidux is a very underrated driver, I feel. He flies under the radar. Rico going quickest with a 1:2.93.05. But Vidux is a very classy driver. Oh no, issue with the 3-second penalty there. But a lot of the drivers you wouldn't expect to have penalties are getting penalties tonight. So let's have a look at Drix then. Again, ever so slightly fresher tyres. DRS as well. Deku doesn't have any. Drix manages to reduce that gap by a little bit. Cat issued with the 3-second time holding for multiple warnings. So we'll ride on board. Well, not on board. We'll focus on Deku externally. That's probably the best way to put that. So good little battle going on here. I think, yeah, no, there we go. Deku, like I thought, yeah. Drix, getting in front of Deku as I thought he would. But Deku then will come back fighting with the DRS, and we're back to where we were. So those DRS zones are no good, in my opinion. Where they're triggered, they're just no good. It's pretty absurd that, like, a car that's just made an overtake can then have the car that has been overtaken have the DRS enabled. But let's have a look at Rico. So Rico v Vidux will be a, I think this is going to be the one to watch till the end. I am just keeping an eye on the Drix Deku battle though. But Rico is obviously a very classy driver. Nearly always finishes top 3. So he cannot be discounted. Much better through there, guys. Definitely should be more enforcement of those track limits, in my opinion. Alright. So Rico right on the tail of that Williams. Gets the job done. I think it's just going to be back and forward for the rest of it. Deku again getting in front of Drix. So these 4 are pretty much just going to be duking it out. I am watching Viking. Viking is gaining on Elmo. But I don't think he's going to have enough laps at his current pace to get by. Well, we will just ride on board with Viking. I just don't think he's getting enough per lap, but we'll see. Could be down to ERS management. So Viking doesn't quite have enough battery compared to Elmo. Elmo in a pretty good position there in that respect. But you can see it depends on where they are on the track. Through the corners, I think that's where he's making up all his time, Viking. He didn't there. Just made a liar out of me. Oh, the exit out of the corner was pretty good. Yeah, it's just a very slow chip away. Again, we see the Ducks getting by. Don't know what happened to Deku. Sorry, everyone. Oh, sorry, I'm watching the wrong person. No, so Drix now, I'm an idiot. Drix now with DRS, but yeah, he must have lost a lot of time through there. Rico back in front of the Ducks. Bit of a look on the inside, but you're never going to make that stick. Just all the power came like at the very end of that straight. So, unfortunate there. Bugger, sorry. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. Let's see. Actually, this is probably the place to be. I reckon Rico might... will he pull out of the DRS zone? I don't think he will. I think they're just going to go back and forward. Drix might even get this done and get a double DRS. I think he's going to get a double DRS here. Oh, no, he's doing it too early. If he slowed down just slightly, he might have entered the next DRS zone and gotten the second one, but we'll just see. Yeah, no, Drix has it again. Sorry, Deku has it again on Drix. So he takes over again. So it's just back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. But yeah, I need to do my obligatory shout out to SullyShirts.com. Sully Shirts are our major sponsor, our oldest sponsor at this point of the Oceania Racing League. So please go and give them some lovin'. Some great merch from SullyShirts.com. So Vidux has gotten back in front of Rico. Viking does seem to be losing a bit of pace there now to Elmo, despite having slightly fresher tyres. But wouldn't this be something else? I don't think I'm trying to remember. Have I seen Elmo win before? Surely I have. He's a good driver. I'm not saying he isn't. I just don't remember him winning a Grand Prix. There goes Rico again. So, if we do the maths right, so they've got 2 laps to go. Now, they're just going to keep overtaking at the same spots, so I think Vidux is going to finish P4, I think, in front of Rico. And we see Deco is out. Oh no, Deco is out. Into that wall, as we can just see. Are we going to have a safety car? I don't think we are. The marshals seem to be confident that they're going to clear the carnage. Oh, that's unfortunate. Deku and Drix having an absolute battle there. But Deku might have just succumbed to the pressure. Rico is now miles off the Ducks. even with that little DRS boost there. So I think that might be game over for Rico. Viking has managed to close that gap a little bit, but again, we've only got 2 laps left as we're entering, we are within Sector 3 now, so pretty much about to hit the penultimate corner. No DRS there, so we're about to do the last lap, folks. Elmo currently winning in his, leading in his Elmo. I mean, Williams should just be called Elmo, shouldn't they? But leading in his Williams. The Viking has actually, bloody hell, where did he find that pace? And now the ERS. Oh gosh, this could be a hell of a finish. Okay. Alright, we are not leaving these two, folks. So, Viking has closed it literally in a lap. He's reduced it by 0.7 of a second. Has way better ERS. Okay, it's game on. He needs to start blasting that ERS though if he's going to get this done. Bit tricky through all those turns there, but I think through here's a bit more flat out. There we go, ERS enabled. For those playing at home, you should see that green bar to the left of the revs per minute. Or rotations per minute, I should say. Same thing. Oh, this is gonna be a classic finish. Oh my god! Sector 3, Viking manages to get in front of Elmo out of nowhere. I think he was just tyre saving. At the end there, Elmo will have DRS. But wow! Oh, and because of penalties, Elmo still takes it out. Of course, I forgot about that, folks. But what a finish. What a finish. Well done, Viking. P2. Gers crosses the line in P3. We have the Ducks in 4th. See where Rico ends up with penalties. He ends up P5. Drick's about to cross the line. He goes 6th. Beanie Nuts not too far away now from the crossing the finish line. There we go. Val over the line as well. We just await Cat. Good effort by Cat. Had a lot of moments there, but we'll finish. We'll finish P9 as well, so we'll take points. Very exciting finish to that race, folks. That was really good to see. And we saw 3 drivers that you normally wouldn't in the top 3, so nearly there. About to hit the penultimate. Oh, you got a puncture. Ah, shite. That sucks. There we have it. Wow, okay, that was actually pretty good. That was pretty good. Unfortunate we had that safety car on lap 1, and unfortunate to the drivers involved. An Elmo driver of the day. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair driver of the day there. So there we have it. Doing shooting some arrows for the celebration. Williams this week putting the chief chef on the podium tonight, provider of food for the team at Williams. So he's pretty well chuffed there. He's a bit disappointed to see them wasting a very fine wine, or champagne I should say, in the celebration, but yes. That was great, Drix. That was great. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, there we have it, folks. Elmo in P1. Oh, and GG's too, Mad Spirit. I just saw that. Elmo P1, Viking in 2nd, and Gers taking out 3rd. So then we had the Ducks, Rico, Drix, Beanie Nuts, Val, and Cat were the only ones to finish. Deku, unfortunately, DNFing. C-Savs DNFing. Sek, retired. Cheeky Otter, and then O10's having that crash that I sadly missed at the beginning. Yeah, you did well, man. You did very well there, Mr. Vidux. No, I was definitely rooting for you. I thought you might nearly get into P3, based on your pace, but unfortunately wasn't to be. Alrighty, so yeah, there we go. That's round 2 of the Schumacher series of the Oceania Racing Leagues, brought to you by SullyShirts.com. We will be back again for the Schumacher series on Thursday. Otherwise, tomorrow evening will be the World Series, I believe. I should know these things, but I'm a very busy person, sorry. So anyway, I'm just going to put some music on, and then I'll kill the stream probably in about 5 minutes or so. So, as always, a big shout out to Mr. Viking, who did a very good drive this evening. Shout out to all the drivers, and big shout out to SullyShirts.com and everyone that watched as well. Thank you so much. We had a lot of people watching. That was great. Yeah, we're slowly building this thing up. So yeah, anyway, I'll shut up, and I hope you all have a good week, and we will all see each other again on Thursday. Alrighty, until then, ciao, ciao.
I text my dead friends' phones and I pray they'll answer, just to hear their voice or engage in banter to arrange one more night on the town. Remembering your absence is breaking me down. On the inside I'm screaming outside, faking a clown. Smiling hurts more when alone in the crowd. Staying silent when awake in the sound is even more deafening when you hear in the clouds. I wish I never took that call. I wish I never knew at all. That angel's fall, that angel's fall, that angel's fall. I wish I never took that call. I wish I never knew at all. That angel's fall, that angel's fall, that angel's fall. Call my dead friends' phones trying to pray for answers, hoping that they'll hear it as the slimmest chances, just to crack a joke or to tell you that my baby girl's here. Only seems like yesterday evading those years. The times change on cascading cold tears. They keep falling like crisp leaves in autumn. I still see you while my vision's distorting. I still see you. I wish I never took that call. I wish I never knew at all. That angels fall, that angels fall, that angels fall. I wish I never took that call. I wish I never knew at all. That angels fall, that angels fall, that angels fall. That angels fall, that angels fall, that angels fall.